Time Force, Power Rangers. So today, this will be my second vehicle in my Lightning collection, and this is the Vector Cycle with the blue Time Force Ranger. That looks pretty cool to me. That looks freaking cool. Look at those machine guns and stuff, man. This guy's ready to rock and roll, right? All right. Look at that. So that's what we're expecting in the box here. Two of the sabers. We got the Vector Blaster. We should have a head of Lucas, and we should have obviously the helmet. So, and hopefully the figures in here too. So let's get this guy open. So here's our cycle. This is kind of a put together kind of thing, but the plastic's pretty heavy on it. The tires are rubber. The wheel does turn. Little kickstand here. Not bad. Little stepping area. I like it. Looks sporty. Looks sporty. And of course, this Ranger came with a motorcycle because he likes racing and stuff. So kind of makes sense. But like I said, this is the second vehicle I have in the collection. So I don't know what other ones they have created. Like I said, I got the Silver Ranger in space, his cycle. So, all right, let's put this guy together. So we got the little handlebars and stuff like that. Do you like the little details on them? Looks pretty good. That looks like a sticker, but that's cool. All right, and the plugs in. So hollow inside, check. Let's go ahead and stick this guy on. So I had to actually put my palm on it and twist and turn in there to get it on there. But it's cool though, when it turns, the wheel turns. So that's a nice little touch. So it's like a solid plastic almost. So plastic. It's obviously hollow inside, but I like designs. It's simple looking. I can go with that. All right, now we got our the little Blue Ranger windshield thing going on here. And this guy, snap right here. Hope he goes on a little easier, right? All right, so feels like it just sits on there. I didn't hear no snaps or anything. Yeah, it's on there. That's pretty cool. Nice little touch, right? Now we got these big machine guns. Let's put this kickstand up real quick. So we got the big machine gun here. Wow, right? So, all right, let's put those guys on real quick. One. Yeah, those are easy to put on right there. That's a nice detail. I like that. There's something about motorcycles with weaponry all over it. It's just really freaking cool. So, all right. Those went on pretty easy. Yeah, okay. Let's get a better look. That does look good to me. I like that. That's actually really cool. That'll actually fill in a lot of my Lightning shelf. All right, let me go ahead and put you over here. Now, we're gonna look at our Ranger guy. So, here's our helmet. Shiny. Most of the time they use shiny paint. Looks pretty good. There's Lucas's head. So he's kind of the pretty boy of the group. To me, he's almost jockey, but he's like a street racer type guy or whatever. So, but the girls like him. He's sometimes, if the Red Ranger ain't there, he takes control and stuff. So, and the others look up to him pretty good. So he's a pretty good character. The In Space have different types of characters. Every Power Ranger team I notice has somebody a little different, you know, but it's freaking cool to me. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch out his head. All right, of course I did that off screen though, but you know these heads are a pain, right? You have like teeter-tot them, twist them on, all that stuff too. He moves pretty good, believe it or not, and thank God for that because he's, you know, you got to pose him on a bike. He's not stiff anywhere, you know. Even his feet move all right. So So I guess quality control like this guy or something. So I like that. So, all right. Cool. Then we got his little blaster here. Vector or Chrono Blaster. So, of course, that's going to go. We're going to go and put that on there. What is that? Kind of copy the picture. Right there. Let me get that guy on there. Doesn't want to go on there. So I have to spread the fingers a little bit. Get some traction in there. Stick that in there. Twist it in. Boom. And he's in there. Boom. All right. That is a tiny little weapon, isn't it? That's a tiny little weapon. So this is freaking cool. All right. I think he's my first Time Force Ranger, actually, guys. So that's pretty cool. Just so you guys know, if you know, Time Force, those are supposed to be like clock hands and stuff. So it's pretty freaking cool. All right. Real quick. Better look at his head. He looks pretty good. Yeah. He looks all right. I can go with that. Now, he does come with some hands. Well, he's got fist. And then he has the other fist. So no problem here. Here's some of the cool weapons here. Boom. Yep. Vector sabers or chrono sabers or whatever you want to call them. Swords, pretty much. This one has the blue tip on it. So, but these are like clocks of a hand too. And these guys, actually, see the hole down here? You stick those guys, kind of like Billy's lances from the original Mighty Morphin. Look at that. Pretty freaking cool, huh? Just like on the box. We go and stick that in his hand. Let's see. Would that be easy to put on there? Probably not. I think it's ever easy these days, right? Twist that around. I think the Time Force was actually like one of the last ones I really watched. So Wild Force is next on my list to watch. So, all right, now I'm gonna try to pose him on a bike. So there he is on his bike. It's not the perfect pose. I like it. His sword looks a little bent. So there is a flaw on this guy already. So, and I remember I was like, he's moving really easy and stuff, easy to pose. So actually, in here, in his hip area and stuff like that too, it's very loose. So I'm like, go figure. It almost feels like it wants to fall out, but it didn't fall out. But yeah, I like this. This is the pose I'm going to use. So I had to kind of angle his leg up a little bit, but yeah, it's actually loose in there, guys. So hopefully yours isn't like that. But yeah, I like that, guys. That is my first Time Force Ranger to this collection. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, kiddies. Till next time.